Yeah, do you know what annoys me as well is where, so just say, end of last episode, Geraldine's outside, and people are going up to her. End of this episode, Geraldine's outside and people are going up to her. It's like nothing happened, you know?
Hello and welcome to the CrabTales podcast. Today we're going to be talking about WandaVision. Episode 4, we interrupt this program. My name's Bryce.
Just do it.
And I'm joined by Kieran.
Hello.
And Jason.
Hello.
So this episode, it's set in a timeline that runs alongside the first 2 episodes. 3 episodes?
Yeah, in the 50s.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Nah. Yeah, it starts right after the snap. So it's like
snap.
This is the first
The blip.
Yeah, they said she got blipped.
Yeah.
I
Does she know
think
what that means?
that's what they do call it though. They say in Spider-Man, but you don't see anyone come back before, right? This is the first time we've seen people like come back, like actually go.
Yeah, they just kind of
And
there in the other one.
Because we were wondering how that would
No, they're
happen.
piecing together.
Were they?
They all pieced together. It slowly built her, like how it disappeared.
In WandaVision it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but before they were just back.
Oh no,
Oh, yeah.
but there's a lot of questioning about people appearing at certain times and what would happen. Like, would you appear halfway between a car just driving through the street?
And like,
Or
if you're in the airplane, you appear fucking falling out of the sky.
So many bodies.
Like,
But you consider all these people that were in the hospital before. Some of them might have been like terminally ill. Now they have to be treated as well as the people that are currently there.
yeah,
So the capacity just doubled. Maybe.
yeah, no, definitely. And people that were there before, they all come back. So I guess the capacity probably just doubled. But it was just interesting to see.
But wouldn't they have twice as many workers as well?
No, it depends because you don't know how many of the workers got snapped.
Like
Yeah.
no workers could have got snapped.
Percentages could play that, and then or all of them did.
Actually, maybe the fact that they slowly pieced together would be a good thing. You can move out of the way so that person can
what
rebuild
the
in
fuck?
front.
Well, what if you were like a hell arsehole and you put your hand in there,
Yeah.
and then you
And then as soon as they come to life, you're like, bye.
Grab onto their spine.
Yeah.
Or like, wouldn't that be a thing when they're coming back together and they're flying, then they get blown apart constantly, so they can't piece back together.
No, I reckon it would be dead.
Actually,
If it
maybe
can't do
that's
it,
the
get
thing
over.
that stops people from merging. Is it's the stuff coming together. It's not like like if you're on the bed, the hospital bed, and it's coming back and bringing you back there, because the idea is that I'm just gonna guess it sucked everyone into the fucking Infinity Stone, right? And then now it's putting them all back. So it's like bringing them all back. And then, so this dust thing, if someone's there, it's not going to go into that person. It's just going to go on top or near where it was. Because it can't physically go there.
She
That's
returned on
and
the
if
chair,
you-
did she not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
it's
if you
like-
put something in the
Yeah.
way of
Tucked
it,
in.
Half in it.
it would like work around it.
Yeah.
Sort of a thing to bring you back. So
It
there's
doesn't-
not people, but that means the plane thing is a weird one because I'm
Yeah.
assuming it would just put you on a plane. Maybe.
Oh,
Or
I
the
understand what
plane.
you're saying. You're saying if they would just fall wherever the plane was when they disappeared.
Yeah.
They just reconstructed
Yeah,
and
like
fall.
they're trying to put them back together, but it's blowing around like dust.
No, I
could-
reckon it would still make him and then drop him.
No, I think
Sorry.
or it puts you on the
Where
plane.
that plane is now.
Yeah, where that plane is.
Ah, yeah.
Because like,
It does seem like this was kind of trying to fix what happened. If people were wondering what happened when you return, this is kind of it.
yeah, I don't know. I think there'll be more. I know that a lot of them were panicked. I feel like there'll be more panic.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, I don't know. Because some of the doctors knew it was going on. Some of them wouldn't have.
Yeah, some
I
of
don't
them are just not explaining anything. There's people freaking out.
Yeah,
It's a good way to be.
yeah. You
Imagine running into one of the doctors that just came back as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I don't
Yeah.
even know if I'm working.
Oh, shit.
And
I
then
just
we
started my
find-
shift and now this shit's happening.
Yeah. We find out who Geraldine is.
Yeah.
Jason's going to tell us because he already knew 3 episodes ago.
No, okay. So this is the reason why I knew. Okay, I looked it up. Nah, I was on IMDb to get the names right because I want to try to get the names of people right. And then next to her name it said Geraldine and it said Monica Rambo, and I was like, "What the fuck did it say 2 people?"
Yeah, because you're like, Rambo's a boy.
Yeah,
That's not Rambo.
yeah, and that was like a movie, but the movie was set in the 80s, so I thought maybe that's relevant. So I clicked it. So I've clicked it, and then it's gone and said who this person is, and I was like, oh. And then
Who is it?
it's the girl. So Captain Marvel, she had a friend, and then they like flew planes and stuff. This is like this is how Captain Marvel is. You don't even need to watch it after I tell you. They fly planes and stuff, and then that girl has a kid. And I thought it was I guess it is her daughter because they mention it, but for
The
some
kid's
reason,
in the film.
yeah, but I thought it was like a niece or something for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, and that kid now, she's Monica. Her mum was
I don't remember the mum's name. Why do I feel
began
like
with M as well, but I fucking forgot it.
Marjorie.
Maureen?
Maureen
Search it
Rambo.
up.
No, we can't.
Yeah, you can't.
Too late now.
Don't call him that, man. Okay. Yeah. So, and then now that little girl is this person who's now an astronaut, and she flies and stuff as
And
well.
the mum ended up creating this counterpart to Shield, which is Sword.
Because why
Yeah.
did so? Fuck. Now it's like I wish I watched Captain Marvel so I knew more about that. But there must be a reasoning for her doing that, like creating Sword. Like Shield's bad.
No,
Well, no, she
shield
created it-
protects and sword attacks.
Because of Captain Marvel. That's the perfect reason to create it. Because this is, she says, oh, you have to stick to the terrestrial stuff now, meaning you have to stay on Earth.
Yeah.
So she
Oh, so
travels.
she's
usually?
created.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because this is what it's called. Bryce is going to tell us right now.
It's called the Sentient Weapon Observation Response Division,
See?
abbreviated to SWORD.
Oh, Sword.
Yes.
Yeah,
Now
why
we
does it have
get-
the W in there? Sword is S-O-R-D.
Yeah, with an A at the end.
SAWRD.
Because it's French.
Yeah. Her mum created Sword. Yeah. Yeah, so it kind of just shows Geraldine's thing of... I actually like the... Do you reckon that if they did... Nah, because the Geraldine character's kind of... wasted. No, I was like, what if they did the opening scene of the whole show? At season 1, episode 1,
Nah, you need the mystery
was the snap thing.
of her returning. I reckon you
And
need to
then it
start
does
in a weird spot.
the flipping, and then just starts off with the
Metallica.
TV show. Yeah, Metallica. You know,
And then it comes into where she meets her. Well, not straight away.
but she doesn't
But when-
meet her until the second episode anyway.
So you'd say, have the snap thing. Have,
Show
what's
her,
going on? And then
like, yeah, of
episode
what's
1.
going on.
And then
Maybe
it-
don't even say her name, just because then it will. Like,
Mm.
don't even say that she's Monica Rambo or anything. Just have her like freaking out, like what the hell, and then all that, and freaking out. Where's my mom? Where's my mom? And all that, and then it does the thing, and then like that's a good intro.
It could also a cool intro as well. After that, slowly zoom in on the town where the cop car and that are waiting, and as it gets closer, it goes blop, and then everything goes black and white. You're like, why did that
And
happen?
then funky
Like a
stuff starts.
transition.
Yeah.
WandaVision, one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also gave us a timeline of where this is. So, if she's returning, so they returned 5 years after, didn't they? Or was
Yep.
it 5 years they weren't there? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So-
Either way, it's, yeah.
So
fine.
it's pretty much after Thanos dies, this started happening at some point.
She said something about he said like 2 weeks, and she's back. So she goes back to work 2 weeks after the snap,
Yeah.
or something
And
like
Wanda's
that.
gone
yeah.
crazy in that 2 weeks.
Yeah, you would argue, yeah. And then, well, yeah, no, because they find the missing thing straight away. She does it, and I don't know.
Yeah.
There's something along those lines of that time frame after that.
So yeah. So it
So
sets
Spider
up
Man's fighting fucking Mysterio and shit as this is happening.
Mysterio.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you did.
Mysteriosa.
Rey Mysterio.
And then they're setting up basically what they found out about that town. She's going to some which why is she going there as well? She
Missing
said-
persons.
That's right. And then there was a person on the what's it called?
Witness protection.
Yes. But when they found out that person didn't exist.
All people that person should have known, all the people don't know that person exists. So everyone's confused.
And then,
then-
they're trying to work out why these people are coming out like that. Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if this like the way that is set up is the way I would have done it. There you go. That's all I've got to say.
I want to know
wait.
what that means.
Yeah, wait, what's set up, Jay?
Just the way that this whole episode's done.
Mm.
The widescreen or
The widescreen. I would have kept it smaller. You know,
Yeah.
the whole thing, like the reveal of Monica being Geraldine sort of thing. I know I like the mixing it in every episode. So like we had 3 episodes of just like sitcom stuff, right? And then this 4th one is just like completely not, and it's explaining it all. I would have done it a little bit explaining in every episode more. Did you reckon
so more
do you
explaining in more previous episodes?
Do you reckon that? Yeah,
Because
I reckon that ruins it.
What if they only have like 8 episodes? They've still got a lot more explaining to do for other characters and things.
but it's just such a random the way they've done. I don't know. That's why I like the fact that they should have done 1 and 2 at the same time. Then if they did 3 and 4 at the same time, then this would have flowed on.
Do you reckon it would be more interesting if it continued from where Monica came out of the bubble, and then she's kind of like us, hearing what they're doing out there? Because they said they have selected amnesia when they come out. So they could explain what she was doing in there, and you've been trapped in there, and this is what we're doing.
Did they say they have selective amnesia when they come out?
Yeah, the other cops.
Oh, the cops. Okay,
They're saying the people, yeah.
Oh, so
This is something inside the bubble and something outside the bubble. So when they come out, maybe they have selected.
Because they didn't mention the B guy.
No.
What happened to him? Is he just dead? Is he disintegrated into nothingness?
I'm assuming they kicked him out.
But they just didn't mention him at all.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't see his face. I was going to say maybe he's one of the cops.
I don't know. Maybe,
So
yeah.
we find out that area just warps whatever's there into something that relates to that world. So whatever clothing you're wearing, if you walk in, it warps to 80s, 70s.
Style.
Yeah, and that's why when that little helicopter went in there earlier, they turned that into an older edition of the helicopter when it lands.
That helicopter thing annoyed me.
Yeah.
She opens up the car. She's like this big case, and I was like, "Well, what's this gonna be?" She cracks it open. It's not even a drone. It's a shitty little helicopter.
Yeah. Do you reckon it'd be
It's like,
clever if
what?
it was a drone that was colored that way and it landed and turned into an old school one?
Yeah. Yeah. Eh.
Yeah. So they find that. So what's Kat Dennings' fucking name? Doctor something?
Darcy. Darcy's her name, something else.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Dr. Lewis. So she's become something. So you would assume she didn't get snapped?
Yeah.
She's become a doctor.
Well, she knew all about
was-
WandaVision and what happened between them.
Yeah. So
She
I
knew
guess,
that Vision's dead.
Yeah. So I'm assuming she didn't get her, but then.
But she also has a connection to Thor.
Yeah, she would also be like 10 years older than what she was. Like since we seen her in Thor.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
it's been like 10 years.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Maybe she didn't. I'm just guessing that she got snapped or not, but maybe she didn't. But I didn't.
And the dad died, didn't he?
No.
He's still kicking?
The dad. It's not the dad. Fuck. What's his name?
The old bloke that was possessed.
Yeah, the
on
old
top of
guy.
tower.
Yeah, he didn't die though.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He's in Ultron as well. He's in Age of
Yeah,
Ultron.
that's right. Yeah.
I don't think he dies. He helps.
Well, he's dead to me.
Yeah, he may as well be fucking dead.
Jesus.
The fucking dickhead. Fucking asshole.
Man, yeah, we're basically in a rundown. A lot of it is what we thought was going on in
Yeah.
that world. Like, very similar. We pretty much guessed it.
No,
you don't have to watch it.
I'm just a little bit disappointed in that it's the obvious answer.
Mm.
I don't like it that it's like it's just her doing it. I wanted something else. Okay, wait. Here's one thing that I did notice. They were finding all the people and they were like, this actor is this person. This actor is this person. Didn't find Agnes. She was never named and never had like a person playing her.
And she's been on the show in their face. So
Yeah.
is Agnes real at all?
So like, why are they doing like this whole thing? Is she? Yeah, maybe she's someone that she's created, or maybe she is someone from somewhere else as the villain. Because they made it obvious as like Wanda's doing this, which is such a like, look at me over here.
The
But this
red
is what's
herring.
really that's
Yep.
better than what I was doing.
Yeah,
Cut
little
that out.
Barbie dolls.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
It's like
Put
the
Barbie
red
dolls
herring.
down.
I
Yeah.
nailed it. Yeah, so it's going to be like Agnes is actually manipulating her to do it, sort of a thing. But
She's
then there
boosting
was
the
that
powers.
maybe. But
There's-
then why does she like? She just gets rid of. I was about to call Geraldine. Monica straight out. Like that was all Wanda that did that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Agnes didn't do anything with that.
No,
If
but
anything, she's warning Vision about something.
she broke the illusion
Yeah.
by bringing up Ultron.
Yeah. No, she did.
Yeah.
Which
The perfect world illusion.
is not. I mean, it's horrible to be in, but Wanda's not hurting anyone.
No.
Wanda's just running this whole thing. The other one, Agnes, might be fueling it.
Yeah, this
Something
is what I'm
interesting.
thinking, but this is why, like, the babies thing is the thing I'm thinking that Agnes is like, oh, this will help you, like to Wanda, you know, not necessarily speaking it, but trying to help her. But then secretly, she wants their kids for some reason. They make a mean stew. I don't know.
So in a way, Agnes is leading the plots to where they need to go.
Yeah, but
because she sets up going to the. Doesn't she go into?
She sets up a couple of things.
Yeah.
Like not in episode 3 though. 3 she's not in it, and then this one she's not in it either as well, except for the recap thing.
You reckon she's gonna pull in Agent Wu to be the husband?
Agent Wu to be the to be Ralph.
We don't know Ralph.
Yeah.
We just know he exists.
I like that. I also tried to guess it that I forgot their names, but Kitty from That 70s Show, her character has
Mr. and Mrs. Hart.
Yeah, so I thought Mr. Hart. I thought at some stage because he wasn't in episode 2 and she was sitting alone, like he just was like vanished as if he was taken from somewhere, right? So I thought that at some stage they were going to bring him out, and then he was going to be one of the ones that came out first. Just because it makes sense.
They're already suggesting people have come out of it.
Yeah, but like they didn't mention him. That's why I thought, because he was one of the first names up there, and I thought they're going to do a mission to try to get him out. But I guess I would have done that.
Quick question. I think I asked it before.
Yeah.
What did Wanda get blipped? Faded?
Yes, she did.
She did.
Yeah. Otherwise, she would have.
That was in Africa.
Because otherwise, 5 years ago, she would have done this world thing.
Yeah. So that was in Africa, and now she's in America.
Do you remember the end of Avengers Endgame?
Oh, that's right. God, I keep missing a whole movie.
There's a lot of portals as well.
Yeah. Doctor Strange grabbed everyone and brought them to that location. So he could also send them anywhere.
And this world has planes.
I've never been on a plane before.
And they're quicker than 2 weeks.
Yeah. Don't mind me.
Yeah. No, it's a good question because people forget. So.
Do you reckon that bubble's going to keep expanding? Is that the threat?
Well, they were suggesting that it does, right?
Yeah. And they were saying it's something about radiation, which would be a massive issue.
Yeah. I mean, if it keeps expanding and takes over like the world, then that's going to...
fake little...
It's going to be a perfect little world. What are you talking about?
There will. Unless you bring up Ultron.
Yeah.
Then you're going to be flying for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a long way out. You had Vision with his fucking... So Vision is dead.
Reanimated body.
She's created him because he was there but dead, and so he's obviously dead.
Yeah.
He hasn't been like, I don't know, fixed up and is alive and in the world with her. He's literally dead, and she's made everything around. So
she's puppeting his body.
Well, she's literally just Because then why would he go on his like what? Like he eats gum and then does this whole little antics thing when she could just be like, stop doing that.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't create you like this.
So we watched the show when they. So
yes,
we watched the show and they watched the show, and then we watched them watching the show.
No, I thought of that.
Yeah,
but also, when Vision goes outside to talk to whoever's
Agnes
leaving, Agnes
and
who's
Herb.
watching that?
Yeah, who's watching that? Like, why are we
is that
getting
the
shown that?
Yeah,
there was a lot of stuff because we seen a little bit extra of the Monica and Wanda speech because on the screen that they're watching. That Lewis, the Dr. Lewis?
No,
sure.
The FBI agent. No.
So the chick, Kat Dennings or whatever her name is.
Sure.
Well, anyway, she was watching it, and then it cuts out like way before when we watched the last episode. We seen a bit more of that. We just didn't seen her get blown through the wall. We seen the rest of it though. Like she had a conversation, and then she grabbed her necklace because she had a sword thing. So there was like a lot of that.
That also explained the sword. She has no control over her look. That just adapted when she got pulled in because she was already wearing the sword thing.
Yeah. But then,
so
the question is it? I think we mentioned this last week of that of the Twilight Zone kid where it's like, don't mess up or I'm gonna fuck you up. Is everyone just playing along and being like,
I think they half develop a character when they go in.
Yeah, or are they like this character that they think they should just be?
That's why you see Geraldine start remembering Ultron and looking at Wanda like, I actually know who you are.
Yeah. But then you would think that all the other characters would do the same. And was Agnes and Herb, they've been in it for so long. Because if you look at, I guess...
No, they're whispering.
But Geraldine's run time, the fact how long she's been in it compared to probably some of the other ones, they would have realised more maybe.
Mm.
So that's why like Agnes might be quite aware and Herb might be quite aware, but they're just playing their role when they're around her. But when they were around Vision, they were completely different. They were going to give it up.
Yeah.
Do you reckon the missing person is going to come back into it?
The one that didn't exist.
Yeah.
Probably Agnes, right? Like she's unaccounted for in the whole thing. She's not like they say who they are. Those probably are all something as well, like people's names and stuff. Like this actor is playing this sort of thing. It's like imagine if you're an you're an actor playing an actor who's playing an actor.
Yeah.
Fucking hell,
That's Inception.
that is.
Do you think they're
Should
going
do
to
that
pull in the Sword and FBI that are nearby? Do you reckon that's going to get pulled into the world for more characters?
I think that's the threat that's going to happen
Because
next.
Vision wants to travel. And she keeps saying, oh, let's just stay here. But maybe there's a point where that expands. And the bubble did go underground, didn't it? Because when
Yeah.
he was crawling, he crawled into the... Yeah.
Mm.
So it is subterranean. It's just like a perfect circle.
Took him forever to bloody crawl though.
It was tiny.
You can't just crawl faster.
And they adapted the hazmat suit into a bee suit, which explains his...
Yeah,
No bees around
Which
him.
would
so
not
I-
keep.
yeah, like the bees
hazards
just
out.
No.
were created. You
Mm.
thought the bee kill the bee killer. You called him. Like, oh, there's the bee killer.
He still had the logo on the back.
What logo? Oh, the sword logo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
But you-
probably on his hazmat suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it would have been, yeah.
Maybe to kill him, she turns him into bees, and that becomes a bee villain.
bees.
Yeah.
Unless he's just, like, it'd be interesting to see later they go to, like, a county jail. Don't know why I said it like that. They just go to a jail, and he's locked up in there, and she's just put him in a jail cell.
Saying,
Just,
he's just a villain.
yeah, like, he's bad. I didn't want him in this world, so we just lock him up in this fake world where he has to stay locked up, which would suck.
And then he
Yeah.
starts playing
That's-
the role.
That's some Black Mirror shit, yeah. Like, play the role, or
So
you get locked up, I guess. I don't know.
No,
And-
plays the role of inmate. Stays locked up.
Well,
playing
there
the
you go.
like a good boy.
Yeah.
Darcy also is like us watching it. Previous episode, all her comments are like what we were saying. Like,
They wrote it on the board.
yeah, but they were even
Fuck.
saying, why does she keep switching time periods? Is that for us?
Because they did a thing where they watched, they were watching something in episode 2. Then I swear when they looked back later, it was something from episode 1. So they're rewatching the episode. So they're, in their eyes, they've watched
So many reruns.
kind of similar to us of like the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Well, the first 3, episodes. So they've
Yeah.
just watched them.
And Wanda's censoring it too.
Yeah. So that's why we're watching it in their eyes as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we're seeing all the ads and the gimmicky stuff. But except we didn't get the cut out of the radio. Like the radio
Yeah,
call
we got
lasted
a
longer.
slightly different version.
When
yeah.
we watched that,
Yep.
we heard him talk and all that, and then she blows it up and then it goes back. It cuts her hand. But the one that Darcy was watching just
it
skipped
cut
that.
to something. She was holding something in her
Yeah,
hands to
yeah.
recover it.
Because she wraps her hand in the white
Mm.
thing.
Yeah.
She's like, pop quiz.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it just cuts to that, so you don't even see any of that. So we're seeing extra stuff, which, I don't know, I guess
And we
maybe
also,
it's better for us. It's like, if it's pitch black, we don't need to see fucking pitch black. Make it so we can see. But just be like, it's dark, you know.
do you think the only way to communicate in that world is use the technology of that time to go in there prepared? Like they use the radios to communicate because they know.
Yeah, really, they need to wait like 2 more episodes and then give them a phone call. Like, I mean...
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
the trouble when they're going to get into the new age if they're going to keep going.
yeah. I mean, there's going to be obviously a bit where they have to stop. I mean,
Yeah.
they can't go... Unless she loops. I don't know. She could just
Unless
loop.
from now on it's just going to be all outside shit and we're only going to get snippets of the inside.
But Jason was suggesting they're going to become Wakanda. It's like,
I was like, as soon as you said
Jason.
Jason suggested, I
that's
was
his
like,
suggestion.
what bullshit made
He's
up
like,
thing
that's
are you
how
gonna say?
Wakanda come about. I'm trying to explain the timeline.
Yeah.
That's what he's telling me.
Because time goes faster in the bubble.
Yeah, so it's
So,
futuristic.
yeah, that's fair.
Jason.
Yeah, I said that. That's just totally what I
So
said.
I really don't think that's going to happen.
I don't, yeah?
No.
Okay, good.
And we also,
I'm kind of annoyed that weirdly enough, I'm glad that the episode thing stopped, right? Like, we got some backstage stuff or whatever, but I liked guessing, like, the next episode.
I actually
or whatever.
wanted a bit more of WandaVision.
Yeah, like there wasn't
what
enough.
happens to those kids
So
now?
maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Like I was saying, maybe they should put some of this episode 4 in a mix of 1, 2, and 3. But maybe they should put a bit of 1, 2, and 3 in this.
Definitely not 1 and 2. They should be left alone. 3 should have something.
Yeah.
Which we did get something. You got kicked out. She got evicted. Dun, 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 dun,
She didn't even live
dun,
there.
dun, 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 dun. This Big Brother house.
Was that the?
Wow.
That's not the Big
Dun,
Brother,
dun, 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 dun. Thank you. It is.
isn't it? Dun, 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 dun.
That is.
Isn't
what,
it?
What was that?
That's Big Brother.
Isn't it? Duh, 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 duh.
This is real. This is quality.
Tell us who's right out of the Big Brother.
I know I was right, so
No, it
don't
was
even
me.
bother
I
telling
don't-
us.
I already know it was me.
So,
I'll play it after.
what? So, would you like? What if they did? No, that'd be hard. But 10 minutes of just straight WandaVision, her show,
Yeah.
and then the next 10 minutes of
Well, I'm thinking
Behind
that
the
they
scenes.
could have cut 10 minutes of episode 3. There's like
And
that
then
there's
done.
that middle part where it's like, what? Like,
that's when the baby getting delivered and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
so I don't know. Unless the only thing I can think about is if at the end of 2 they did the Geraldine getting taken out, then the start of 3 they do the thing, and then it ends with because the snap was such a good open of the episode. So I don't know. Unless you start it with the snap, then do the WandaVision episode halfway through, and then follow the last half of like what we're doing. Yeah, I don't know. I do feel like mixing it is good. Like I don't know. They're obviously not
Well,
trying
maybe
to do
that's
it
the
like
future
that.
now. Yeah, we have that.
Hmm.
We have Darcy watching what we're watching
But are we
and
thinking
reacting.
that like episode 5 is gonna just start off like WandaVision again? We're just gonna watch a whole episode
No,
of
then it'll go
WandaVision?
into Darcy reacting to what she's saying, and maybe they're trying to communicate still. So it's in between. We get both best
Yeah.
of both worlds.
You don't reckon
Yeah.
that? Oh, okay. Well,
We're
that's
gonna be
alright then.
watching it, but then we're gonna get her reaction.
Yeah.
Unless
like
it
straight
like
off.
shows like 5 minutes of it, and then it does the zoom out of the TV thing, and then it's her watching it going,
Her going,
I love these characters.
ah.
Yeah.
I don't have to be mean or anything. Do you like the Darcy character?
I don't like her voice.
I like
That's that's more mean. If you didn't
Yeah.
like the character, that'd be
Oh.
alright. I don't like her voice.
No, that's it.
No, I like that they brought in a character from a
Yeah.
previous show.
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I was just saying, sometimes you don't like people.
I don't like people.
You're
a
saying
lot
if
of
it
the
was a
time.
guy, you might like
No.
him.
No, it's good that they. I honestly, until you guys brought it up, I didn't realize that it was that. I know I've seen her somewhere, but I didn't realize who the
Oh,
character
yeah.
was.
You were like, I didn't realize watching Two Broke Girls. You
That's
always
the-
have that on.
You said that too, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And the bloody DVD's right there as well. I can say. I don't know why you skipped season 4. It's one of the best seasons, but
There's 4 seasons
1
of
to
that
6.
show.
I don't know. I just.
But why is season 2 VHS?
Is it even possible?
That's so odd.
It's
Okay.
a collector's edition.
It is currently, for people who can't see, it's blocking the Reba
Yeah.
gold. Is that a platinum Reba? Okay.
What
I don't know where you got that.
That's
Oh.
a hell crossover on that one.
That
Eh?
was signed as a Two
Love Reebs. All right.
Go watch Tremors. You might get it.
No, watch Reba. Don't bother
Yeah,
Tremors.
don't,
Watch
yeah.
Reba.
Fucking hell. Oh, anyway, that got out of hand quickly.
Yeah, that was something. Sorry about that.
And then wrapping up, we see Wanda look at Vision, and Vision's like dead.
Ooh,
Like
Yeah.
when he's got his that.
When he got the
bit yucky.
Just the grabby grabs.
He had a
The
lot of
stone.
purple on him.
and she fixes it. Took her a bit, but she was like emotional or whatever.
Yeah.
So the whole thing about, I mean, I guess it's just a story because it's like her powers were fucking up because she was pregnant, but that's just a part of the story of that show. So that was like her powers weren't fucking up; they were just fine. It's
Maybe
just
they
like-
are fucking up because Agnes. Because she's a wizard. I'm a what? That's Agnes's voice.
How old do you reckon the kids are going to be in the next episode?
Probably
They're going to be little toddlers or
7.
little 5-year-olds? Yeah.
Yeah.
Older,
2
maybe?
and have powers, both of them.
Yeah. They'll be
Yeah.
doing something.
Yeah.
Climbing
Yeah.
on the walls and shit.
Do you think any other celebrity guests? Any other people from any? You know? Wow, that was hard to say. You know what I mean?
Any other reoccurring characters throughout the Marvel universe?
Yeah. Cut what I said. Say that.
Maybe the brother,
You reckon?
if they can get him back. If there's not like some legal issue, which I don't know why there would be.
Not with him, but maybe his character. No, because no, it would be fine to do. Because even they can do that. What's his name? It's fucking Starcevich, something like that.
Who's that?
The old dude who we talked about before.
The old guy from Thor.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know his name.
Yeah.
So let's not talk about it ever again.
Okay.
You're- No, I don't. They have Cat
Yeah.
doing that job now.
Yeah. No, just thinking who else could even be in it. Like, I could see like a cameo, and just because he does it in a couple of other ones, like
Odin.
like Odin cameo, like Captain America in an ad or something, right?
Yeah,
they could
like
just
a
do
corny
they could
old
do
one.
an ad where he's
Although
in it.
he was frozen during this time.
You mean in the 50s?
No, they're not at the 50s. They're
Yeah, I know, they're
Brady
right now.
Bunch.
Well, I guess
So he woke up in 2000.
Stop.
What?
No, he's out of the ice.
He woke up in 2000s just before
Yeah.
the...
But this is set now.
Yeah, but the TV show wouldn't show new ads that aren't from that timeline.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he could just be in
But
the
it
ad.
did though. Because,
He could just
like
be.
he'd be in the ad. He wouldn't be being like, "Hey, here's an iPhone."
No, but you'd show the ads from that time in the 90s they're up to. Or the
No, I'm thinking of like
80s.
a smaller
Yeah?
cameo
So-
than that.
but
like,
then you could only
Chris
use,
Evans is in an ad. He doesn't even have to be dressed as Captain America. He's just in it, like that sort of thing. I just feel like they're gonna do shit like that.
Because you're kind of
I reckon
thinking...
he'd be too expensive.
I'm not saying the
with
character.
Spider-Man, they did it.
I'm saying but I'm not saying the character himself will be there because first of all, if it's the 50s, he's in the ice, and if it's now, he's like 4,800 years old.
Yeah,
So
That
he
exact age.
literally can't be in it.
they would have
Mm.
done a Stan Lee one though.
Why can't they?
Yeah.
I mean, they probably could.
Oh yeah,
But
they
they-
didn't do an ad. Obviously, there was no fucking WandaVision
The whole thing
episode.
was an ad.
Oh.
WandaVision.
All right, give us your ratings. Go on.
Oh,
Go on.
7.
The old safe 7.
Yeah.
You want us to say, I want a line by you as well. Describe the episode in one line.
Describe the episode in one line.
Yeah.
After I give my rating of
Okay.
Thank you.
7.2.
Mine's 0.1.
I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
What was your last rating? Do you remember?
7. I think I've done 7.
7 for the last one, the Brady Bunch one.
Yeah, I think I was okay with it.
Fuck.
But you didn't like this one.
Yeah, wasn't he bagging it out
Yeah.
just not even long ago?
No, I feel like all of them. This needs to be released as one thing. I feel, or at least half and half. That's how I feel.
Or a movie.
Or 40-minute episodes at least.
Yeah, but then you can't do the episodic thing the way that they do.
It is true.
Like this is an episode. This is an episode. I don't mind if they release like here's 4 episodes, and you go and this is a good way to end because you're like, oh, look at all these, stuff. These are the questions I have, and then you have the last 4. I thought that would work well. Also, this episode went for longer than 22 minutes. Did it? That was a question.
I think it
sorry.
was 30
Yeah, but not
Oh,
including
I don't know,
ads.
but
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Because it was a previously.
credits go forever. Might have been 24 minutes. I think I paused it, didn't I?
Because they did a
That's so dumb.
previously on WandaVision and then didn't show any WandaVision. Which is a weird way to, I don't know.
The previously is dumb when we're watching half-hour episodes. Like, we're not going to forget.
I kind of forgot.
Yeah.
Dun,
It's like, who's
dun,
that
dun,
guy
dun,
that's
dun,
pink?
dun,
Yeah,
dun,
what the
dun.
hell? What was I saying? 6.5 because I don't know. I just felt like I wanted more and I didn't get more.
I feel like it couldn't give you any more.
Yeah, do you know what annoys me as well is where, so just say, end of last episode, Geraldine's outside, where and people are going up to her. End of this episode, Geraldine's outside and people are going up to her. It's like nothing happened, because we're watching things that have already happened. Nothing new happened. We just found out things that were happening during the other stuff.
It filled out more.
Yeah, it just filled it out, but we didn't move forward at all.
So that means we're never going to jump back, though, because we're back at the same stage.
Yeah, I know, which is good. That means the next episode, it's always going forward. I say, really, like, wonder what happened to Monica's mum. And then we have like a whole episode on that for some reason. But yeah, that's what I feel like. We just didn't move anywhere. Still okay. It's fine. Still recommending it.
It's okay.
I'm telling you, if you watch the first 3 episodes, I'm probably going to be like, probably watch the 4th one as well.
Yeah.
I'll give you
Might
that.
as well do the lot now.
Yeah. You know what I say? The WandaVision More like
This is the Wonder Watch.
the Wonder Watch. You didn't let me do my line that I was gonna.
He was gonna do that.
I was gonna make that up. I was gonna make up anything on the spot.
You're
And I had
gonna
no
say
idea.
something horrible.
I
probably.
fixed it for
Probably.
you.
Thanks, man.
It's like a little
The
band-aid.
Wonder
Good job.
Watch.
Like this
Awesome.
episode is the Wonder Watch.
Oh, the Wonder. I get it now.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow,
If
that's
you
good.
have good vision,
If you've got good vision,
What a
be
dork.
sure to hit that like
What a
and
dork.
subscribe and follow on whatever. If you're listening to the podcast version, follow on whatever you're doing on that.
Yeah, just follow stuff and like it and do all that shit.
Don't even have to watch it.
Yeah. Just don't be a
yeah.
you know.
Wow.
I
Bye.
wouldn't swear like that. See, Bryce is a